Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Theresa, but you can call me Cat. So I bought this Hatbox case keychain a couple years ago, and it's got this 1-inch tall original Barbie, but she doesn't have any face paint, and I've got some paint here. And I'm also going to take this world's smallest Barbie, totally hair Barbie, and I'm going to add the white to her dress like this one. This is my original. I've redone her hair. So, I know that she's not in focus right now. Get the, kind of, maybe. I think it's because of her, she has like Trixie Mattel eyelashes before Trixie Mattel was a thing. Okay, so anyway, back to this. So I'm just showing this beforehand. I don't want to get water on my camera, so I'm going to come back. I haven't done a doll video in a while, and this is what I'm into right now, so we're been thinking about these for a few days. So I'm going to do those, and then I'm just going to come back. It's just going to be a real short video. Alright, so this is about as good as I could get her little face. This thing is tiny. I don't know if it's even going to zoom in without the wide angle lens. Let me get her over here. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. So I've got eyes on her, barely. There's supposed to be side glance, but she looks a little cross-eyed because I tried to do like a wing on her eye. So I did paint over her suit a little bit because it was thin. I gave her the fingernails. There's little toenails down there. And I put 2 little dots for her nostrils. They might not be showing up. This thing is so small. And I made her hair a little bit darker. Let me try to get that focused again. I made her hair just a little tiny bit darker. And I did paint her earrings gold. You might be able to get a little bit of a flash off of there. Like a little bit of a shine. So I've been wanting to paint this since I got it like 2 years ago or 3 years ago or whenever. I gave her a little tiny bit of blush. And it was really difficult. But it actually came out looking slightly better than this world's smallest totally hair Barbie. Let me focus on her. Let me get this a little bit back here. Come on. Okay. So I painted her dress, and I had to do 2 layers, and it was really difficult with the paintbrush that I've got, even though it's a small paintbrush. So I was trying to get some white in there. And it's a little bit more white than I wanted it to be. I think that's still slightly out of focus. But it kind of makes up for the fact that my swirly Q dress from the 60s doesn't have any white on it. So I got in there behind as much as I could, and then on the other side, I get the arms here. And I painted a ring. It's supposed to be a triangle, but it's kind of a blob. And I outlined it in purple because it was too light against her skin. So it's probably not gonna focus because she's so small. I did a little detailing on the earrings to try to darken where there's supposed to be a hole. And her right eye was missing part of the top of the the eyeliner, so I just dabbed a little bit in there. It's like rubbed off, so I got it with a little bit of purple. Again, it's really hard to see. And then I painted this flower like 4 times because it was not looking right. So I'm not like super satisfied with it. It's hard to, because of the way, it would have been better if I had like a fine point, like white Sharpie or something. But I did not have fancy equipment. I just had like a 10-0 brush and the acrylic paint. So it didn't come out quite as awesome as the styling head did, but I feel like it's not going to bother me as much as it... Stand sucks ass. It's not going to bother me as much as it did with her dress being just too pink. So I feel like, because the regular doll, her dress does have a fair amount of white on it, and I feel like that's reasonable in comparison. So that's what I did. It took me like an hour because I had to go over this 2 or 3 times. But I really like how much better this tiny little friggin' 1-inch tall doll looks. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna ruin her eyes because the eyebrows weren't coming quite right. But I'm like, you know what? It's good enough for government purposes. And I like that I got a little bit of like a light brown in, so there you can see the detailing in her, the mold of her hair better. And I want it to be a little bit brassier because it was kind of like platinum. So that's what it did. I know it's not a real good like long doll video, but that's what I've got for now. It's been like a month. I was just really busy. So hopefully I'll get around to talking about the 28-inch dolls pretty soon. Alright, that's all she hoid. What I really want, I want to get the keychain. For fuck's sake. I want to get the keychain that matches this. That's the Race to the Prom game or whatever the hell it is, because it's like it got working little pieces. But it's really nice. All right, so that's it. I'll put my sign up in a panel after the video, so don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.